24 or a PT or something like that.
Hello, and welcome to the Collapse Experiment. I probably bought the most cheapest piece of crap. What is this, the selfie stick? I can't even extend it out because otherwise the phone just does that. So, or I might have the heaviest phone on the planet, I don't know. So today is the start of something new. I've done this how many times? I've never ever freaking kept up with any of this shit, and I'm starting to realize why. I start on these projects, and even though bills are paid, we have health insurance, more food than we could possibly need for the next couple years. Yeah, so my job, my second job, was seasonal. That season is now over. Now we're heading into the holidays, where usually I start getting more hours at my other job that provides the health insurance and whatever little money they decide to pay me. Yeah, so it's like that in-between phase. You know, the time where I usually try to do something like this, and then everyone is stressed out except for me about what are we going to do? How are we going to do this? Why? Blah, blah, blah. And it's like part of me is just like, you know, maybe if I just stuck with this thing, everything would just turn out all right. Like, I seem to remember a time, granted this was a while ago and things were a lot different on Amazon and all the other publishing outlets, but I was pulling in like $2,000 a month in book sales. Granted, my current income is nowhere near that when it comes to writing, but there's something to be said about when I was single and I had free time and I could just go on, I could either do a podcast or I could go on somebody's podcast, and it wasn't that big of an issue. Why is it an issue? Why is it these things turn into being an issue when that was one of the things that I'm pretty damn sure that was one of the things that made me attractive to begin with was, oh, he goes on podcasts, he makes money on these websites, and he's able to do things outside of just working all the fucking time. I'm working all the fucking time, and it sucks. I fucking hate it. I did 2 jobs every day all summer long. I didn't have a summer, and thanks to my other job, didn't have any fucking weekends either. So, yeah, I'm a little pissed. I finally have a fucking day off from not working during the day, and the first thing that comes up is, have you looked at getting another job? I'm tired. I'm fucking over it. It's like, maybe if we weren't going out doing stupid shit, we could just afford to live where we're at. Just a thought. I mean, should I really be getting pissed off? It's my first day off. And this is what I'm dealing with. First thing in the morning. So I should be getting stuff done around here. I should be able to record a podcast first thing in the morning. Nope, can't do that. Uh, it's this is not what I was planning on talking about this morning. What I'm doing right now is supposed to be um, starting my new workout routine. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to fucking stick with it. I don't. And it calls for what? Like walking a mile or two every other day, doing some push-ups, doing some weight training, doing some more walking. And it's like, what little free time I do have. Well, recently it was spent on writing the new book, which is coming out. So I write the new book in my spare time of having 2 other jobs. So that was fun. Write the new book. Trying to work on really 2 other books. One's going to take a lot longer. But the next one I'm working on, again, similar circumstances as compared to my last 2 books. And anyways, I'm hoping to start doing research on that. But I don't know. It's like any time there's like a window open to invest time and energy and effort into something other than just getting some fucking shitty job somewhere where I'm barely making enough to do anything. It's like that's basically what's expected of me. And it sucks. It fucking sucks. It's like, as of right now, it's like, it's, and all the jobs that come up, it's, I already know, it's amazing. Like the one job that I have that provides our health insurance, I fucking hate it. I hate it. It's gotten to the point where I fucking hate it. The hours suck. The benefits, I guess, are great. Everybody tells me the benefits are great. Wow, you have health insurance, you don't pay for it. Cool. Yay. Meanwhile, I'm also paying for everybody else's fucking health insurance, too. I love that little, like, Medicare, Medicaid thing that comes out of your check every week or two. Love it. So, yeah. I'm kind of pissed, and I shouldn't be pissed. It's my first day off. All after the entire summer, it's my first day off. And I am just pissed. So yeah, in the meantime, I've been working on all this stuff. I have been working on the new book. I've been trying to promote it, send out some emails, getting some proof copies today, and some of those will go out in the mail. So I'm trying to do the whole promotional thing. Because, last book didn't sell all that well either. As a matter of fact, haven't really sold any copies of... I haven't sold copies of anything for a very, very long time. Except for Canada. Canada's pretty awesome with that. I don't know, they seem to have a bug up their ass for the Great Reset like I do. And somebody up there keeps buying copies of my Great Reset of Lies. And I really appreciate that. And trying to get this new podcast series going of The Great Narrative, which is really the sequel to The Great Reset. And I don't know. It's fucking depressing, is what it is. There's the things that I want to work on that I wish I could make a living on. I don't know how these people do it, honestly. The ones who figure this shit out. I have no idea how the fuck they do it. I don't know how they do the podcast thing. Because I can't even do an interview online without somebody coming in through the door and like disrupting the whole thing. I can't even do like online interviews with people. I don't know. And it just seems like whenever I am trying to accomplish something, do something to get myself out of the situation that I'm currently in, that we are currently in, there's no fucking help at all, ever. And I don't know, is it me? Is it just the relationships I'm in? I don't know. I have no fucking idea. But it just seems like there always comes a point where it's like people just kind of look at you and they're like, you're still doing that? And it's like, yeah, well, maybe I just don't want to settle on some fucking stupid ass bullshit job that's going to leave me dead after 20, 30 years. Yeah, we just had another driver die recently. Not at the place that I work at, but a place that I do actually go to for work. One of their drivers died. I think they had a massive heart attack while on the job. And that's every job that I've ever had. When I worked at the hospital, people didn't make it to fucking retirement. You're working in healthcare and you're not healthy enough to make it to retirement with the job that you do. There's something seriously fucking wrong with that. And I saw it time and time again, where people I knew were getting ready to retire, and either there's two ways that it went. Either they didn't make it to retirement, or they did retire, and a few weeks later, news is going around the place. Yeah, so and so, that the person that just retired, yeah, they died. There's something seriously wrong when we have to wait our entire lives, the good years of our lives. We have to hand those over to corporations and organizations for a measly paycheck with the promise. It's more like a promissory note, you get handed one of those things and you know for a fact the person's never going to pay you back. So yeah, you get this promissory note. It's like, hey, when you get old and when you retire, we're going to pay you enough to where you can pretty much do it. You'll be on a permanent vacation. And I've known that was a lie ever since high school. I was like, none of this shit makes sense. None of it. I don't get it. I don't. And for the like real swift kick to the balls is the fact that I know that there's people out there who are able to make a living, who are able to do just fine independently publishing, doing podcasting, doing all these different things from home, making YouTube videos. Oh yeah, I'll never be able to make an income on YouTube because do you remember when things were getting crazy and these internet companies started having these insane policies that went against the First Amendment, where if you said a certain word, one word, it was a medication. It's very popular, very safe medication that's used around the world for decades, and it costs hardly anything. But if you said the name of that drug, And that is exactly what I did on YouTube, because I was like, there's no way that this is real. If you just say the word, then your channel gets shut down, your videos gets taken down, you get a strike, you get a ban, you get kicked out of the program, like what? Like they had all these repercussions if you just said the word of this drug. So made like a quick 5 or 10 second video where I just stood there and I said the word. That was all I did. Didn't promote it, didn't say like this is a good, didn't do anything other than just say the word. And in less than 10 minutes, the video's taken down. It was stated that I was no longer eligible to be part of their program or whatever. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. That's the world that we're living in. Can't say a word. Literally, can't say a word. Otherwise, you get punished, and you are not allowed to make a living. Yeah, so thanks to their really ridiculous and stupid policies, and I see these people arguing and doing all this stuff on YouTube all the time where they're like, I made this video, I don't understand what I did wrong, because they don't fucking talk to you. They just give you a strike and send you a notice, and you can't really appeal it because, the person who wrote the thing is from Bangladesh or whatever, and they don't even fucking speak English. So yeah, my ability to ever make a living on YouTube, unless I could start a completely different, brand new channel, starting from scratch for absolutely no reason, yeah, that's never going to be an option for me. But yeah, I am just gonna summarize everything this. I'm just tired. I'm freaking tired. And I'm tired of my time being taken up and eaten away, and for what? For what? For nothing. For absolutely nothing. I just lost an entire summer where I could have spent more time with my kids. They're growing up. I could have done that. Could have gone. I never even got to go fishing. I didn't have enough time to fucking put a line in the water. Couldn't go fishing if I wanted to. And this fall, hunting, fuck that. Like that's not happening. Because the first thought that it goes back to the same bullshit I dealt with when I was living in Kalamazoo. Was there's one day. The one day I could have taken home a very, very nice big doe. And I knew what time it was, and I was like, I can't even call in if I shoot this thing. That was the first thought that went through my head was, I have to go to work. I can't even shoot this deer and take it home if I wanted to. And I'm tired of living like that. It's like, literally cannot do anything other than just fucking go to work. And it sucks even more when you fucking hate your job. So there is somebody that I've been talking to that lives across the pond, and I think they're trying to help me out with getting the ball rolling again. And I tell you what, as soon as I start making some serious money again from self-publishing or podcasting or something, like everything else is going bye-bye. I'm over it. It's like I feel like Zachary Fowler. If you're familiar with who he is, check his channel out. That guy, pretty, considering the stuff that happened to him over the last couple of years, I'm kind of envious of him. in the sense that, he's working all these shit jobs, boat builder and amateur lobster fisherman, doing all these shit jobs. And he goes on alone and he wins the show. And he takes that money and he's like, I'm starting a YouTube channel. And then his wife, who admittedly, I noticed this when I was watching the show, like, not excited. Like, she wasn't excited that he won. She wasn't excited that their life was going to change for the better. The video of them buying the new house, didn't seem too happy about that. And next thing you know, the dude's getting divorced. And probably the best thing that happened to him. I don't know. But, he's still doing YouTube. He's still tinkering around with his toys. He's making videos of himself doing all the things that he wants to do. And people like me enjoy watching it. Waiting for the day that he ends up going back on the show. Maybe they'll have like a best of the best season where they bring back all the champs. Who knows? But no, it's that guy. It's like the moment he won and he put himself in a better situation, he just like went all in and was like, screw this, I'm doing this for a living, this is fun, this is enjoyable. And I don't understand the drive of sending guys to go into shit jobs where they're absolutely fucking miserable. Something's got to change. And just over it. Just freaking over it.